Hey guys, Chase, and just out mountain biking this morning and figured I'd show you guys my coffee making setup since I made my last video about my car camper. I've gotten a lot of questions about how the coffee system works. So I just figured I'd kind of run through that for you guys and show you what I do to get a decent cup of coffee while I'm out on the road camping or just out on a nice mountain biking ride like I am this morning. Alright, so like I showed before, I've got my little kitchen cabinet here, and for my coffee making setup, it's pretty simple. If I'm out backpacking or doing something where I'm trying to go super light, I'll just do instant coffee. But anytime I'm out the car, just going for a day hike or something like that, I go with this route because I'm a little bit of a coffee snob, and this has been the easiest and best system I've found. So just got my cup, got an Aeropress Go, that is the coffee maker. I've got my Jetboil Mini Mill, this is what I use for cooking and heating up water for coffee. Got my coffee hand grinder, and I'm actually about to replace this one. There's another one that I've been eyeing. And then I've got my coffee beans. So, first thing I do, get my table all out nice and ready, set up my Jetboil. So while my water's boiling then, grind my coffee. So I've got this little hand grinder. It's pretty cool. Just put the beans in the top. We got it set to like a medium fine for the Aeropress. And then I just go to town hand grinding. Or if I'm really lazy, I'll bring my drill and put it on the top and do it that way. But most of the time I just hand grind. Alright, got my coffee, fresh ground. Now here is the magic tool. Got my Aeropress Go. So a lot of you guys have probably seen the original Aeropress, and I've got one at home. I've been using it for years and just loved it. This is the new style. It's just kind of more of a compact setup that you can take with you. Got my water boiling already. Let that sit. So it comes apart. Just basically got the simple Aeropress, which is a plunger and a tube. On the bottom there's a filter. And I personally use the metal reusable filter just because the paper ones can be a pain to keep with me, but it does come with a little container if you do want to use the paper ones, and it stores a few in there. So then inside this cup there's also the little folding stir stick, which is pretty nice compared to the other one, and then a coffee grounds measuring scooper. To make the coffee, I just use the inverted method with the Aeropress. So you just put the plunger in a little ways. I usually go about to the 3 mark. Flip it upside down. Pour your grounds in. You can use this to measure. I kind of already know how much I like, so just pour those into there. And then take my hot water. That's been cooling from boiling point for a couple minutes now. Aeropress recommends 185 degree water as the optimal, which, fun fact, boiling temperature is obviously 212 at sea level, but for every 500 feet in elevation you go up, it goes down by just under 1 degree. And so the actual best place to make coffee in the world turns out to be at like 14,000 feet because you just boil your water and it's all ready to go. So Mount Shasta, Mount Rainier, more reasons to go there. But anyways, got my hot water. Just pour some in there. I just pour about halfway. And I use my stir stick, get all nice mixed around. And then I'll just let it sit for like 30 seconds or a minute. If you want all the perfect technical details on how to make coffee, you can go online. But I just kind of do it this style, and I top it off. Throw my filter on top, and then you just flip it over. And then as long as you want it to brew, you just leave this plunger in the top, and it kind of seals it off so the coffee will stay in there. And then when you want it to start draining through, you just open it up and it'll slowly start dropping through. Now, Aeropress recommends to just do like kind of a shot style and then add hot water, so it's like an Americano, or you can actually add milk and make like a latte. But I actually prefer to just add water to this until I get my full cup. Then once I've got enough water, then you just use the plunger here, put it in the top, and then just press your coffee down. And there we go. So if you want more, you can add more hot water to dilute it, but if not, it's good to go. Now, one of the coolest things that I like about the Aeropress compared to going with like a French press or other coffee making methods is that it's super easy to clean. So you kind of are trying to conserve water when you're out camping or whatever, just that you don't run out. And so a French press can take a lot of water to rinse all the grounds out of the container, but this thing, you just basically pop the top off, and then I pull the filter. It's got a few grounds on there, and then you just basically push the plunger, and you can, either throw these in the trash or whatever, but if you just pop it out, then it comes out nice and clean like that, and then this thing will clean off fairly easy. And if you need a little more water to do it, it just takes a small amount. And it's good to go. It's all nice and clean, and then ready to go back. To pack it back up, all you do is just drop that in there, that right there, throw the cup on, flip it over, filters go on top, and then this little rubber cap holds it in place, and then you just pack everything up. So nice and simple, only takes a few minutes, and you get an awesome cup of coffee. So cheers, hope you guys enjoyed, and get yourself an Aeropress.